What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are back here with K-pop metal guy, and we are going to be checking out Dreamcatcher, a couple of old songs that I have not seen the video for, and I'm not sure I've even listened to the whole song no more, but they both caught my attention. I think that this is your favorite group, correct?
Yes, they got me into K-pop. So I'd heard BTS before, but I wanted to kind of find my own music. And I had heard Blackpink before, didn't really know it was K-pop at the time, and some other groups. But yeah, Dreamcatcher was the one that sucked me into the K-pop, and a really good bridge for someone like me who's into metal that can listen to Dreamcatcher because they're like a metal K-pop group. So
Yeah.
They're like I'm an easy target for them to get into K-pop, and that's exactly what happened.
Right. Okay, well, let's check it out. No More. I think this is a couple of years old. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's a Japanese single, so
yeah.
it's a song they don't play, but they should.
All right, let's get it. Oh, is this whole thing going to be an anime?
Yeah,
Oh,
some of it. So they actually did on Eclipse and all that. It was part of an anime called Raid of Dream that they did.
okay.
And it was an anime they did the theme for and everything.
Ooh. Try to pay attention to the lyrics. I think Silent Night is the last song of theirs that I reacted to.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hard-hitting.
Yeah, it gets
rock
really
song.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now when they do it live, especially, or they do it play the ending 8 times.
You remember the concert in Nashville where they did the Silent Night and
Yeah, they did it 8
Keep
times.
going and going and going. That was crazy.
So much fun.
What? The depression of Snarling. Well, this is like a positive. I'm gonna keep going and not be held down.
Yeah.
And no more negativity, no more BS. Yeah. I've never really gotten into anime. I can tell you that.
Anime's great. Just depends, I'm very picky about anime, but I do like a lot of it.
I like Alice in Borderland.
It's a good one.
Yeah. But I like the adaptation of it.
Yeah.
So,
For the live action one, yeah.
right.
And whenever I tell people about Dreamcatcher, I'm like, they just sound like anime music. So if you like anime, you'd probably like them. They got a lot of ballads too, and they got a lot of versatility for what they can do. But I try to convince people to start listening to them. Like, if you like anime a lot, go listen to Dreamcatcher. They're very anime sounding. This is one of their more heavier metal songs that they have. Is this one?
Right. Nice.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's one thing that aggravates me is none of the groups do their Japanese stuff anywhere.
Yeah.
Itzy Voltage by Itzy is one of my absolute favorite Itzy songs.
Yeah,
So, yeah. But anyway, back to Dreamcatcher. What? And somebody mentioned this at the concert actually.
Yeah.
And they were like, "I love this song," and I never even heard it at all at that point.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen the video still. So
it's from Alone in the City. That's a great mini album that they have, and they actually, a quick story, when I saw them on their Reason Makes tour, I saw them on the first night, like in Atlanta, so nobody knew what they were going to play, and it ended up being like a retrospective like set. Like they went through pretty much every era of songs and just played a bunch of stuff they don't usually play live. And I was talking to one guy before I went to the show, and I was like, "Well, what song do you really want to hear?" And he's like, "Oh, I want to hear what, but I know they won't play that." And then they played it, and I was like, "I know that guy's happy," because it's a really really good song, pretty underrated for Dreamcatcher, honestly.
I heard that it was about like depression or suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, let's get into it. Dreamcatcher, what? I think this is like 5 years old, right? Something
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's one of their earlier releases.
All right.
Such a good song.
Oh yeah, nice.
Love the choreo. The Handong with the orange hair. Oh yeah. Song's so catchy. Lucid dream.
GU. That's my bias. GU.
That's my bias right there.
Oh yeah. I like her too.
Taeyeon too. She's my record.
You were at the concert, man. She was really into it. Nice. Liked her outfit at the concert too.
Oh yeah.
The boots and...
Everyone's record, Sua. One of the best voices in K-pop.
Dreamcatcher's always talking about nightmares and needing to feel woken up.
Yeah. That's the whole concept. Yeah. I love orange hair Handong. So good. My first bias ever K-pop was Dami.
Oh really?
So she's my ult.
Seriously? Oh.
We used to, first bias. Love Dami.
I really like Good Night.
Oh yeah.
There were so many songs they did not do at the concert though that I was disappointed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they have a lot of songs and they're all good too. It's hard to.
Even Vision, man, they did the Vision sign for the photo. And did a song. Like what? I love that
They did
song.
Vision on the other show, but before that they did Vision. I'm so young here too. Got like kind of orange hair for GU too.
Yeah. Very different.
Yep.
Okay, car. You're like, what? What?
So good.
All right. Yeah, I always wonder like what their because their like logo changes from album to album.
Yeah.
And it's always some variation of a Dreamcatcher. And I wondered like where they got the concept and like how that connects exactly with like Native American Dreamcatcher lore.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't really
I
gotten
think
the
it's
full
more
story,
or less just their overall concept where it's like, they're, as you said, they're always like trying to awaken from a nightmare. So, the Dreamcatcher, that's who they are really. They're catching the dream, I guess, within the nightmare or something like that. But I think conceptually they're just a brilliant group and how they're able to change each era, and or go through trilogies like they did.
I would say I think Dreamcatcher are what I thought i-dle was, a rock group.
Yeah,
because I caught i-dle when they were rock, but they are chameleons. They do everything.
They're mainly like more of like a hip hop. They started out actually as more poppy, but definitely hard hitting rap involved. But when you have
they're everything though, man. They've done pretty much everything. So
yeah,
I mean even like Yuki, I love Yuki's solo rock stuff.
Me too. Oh yeah,
that's my favorite K-pop solo.
Yeah,
I've heard. So
and she's great. She's my favorite too in i-dle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Dreamcatcher's kind of the only ones. There's definitely been other groups that have had a lot more rock influence, but there's not really a lot that have followed them. And
not this consistently rock though. That's their thing.
Yeah. And I don't think a lot of groups touch it because it's not as popular in South Korea. It's a lot more popular, in the West and stuff like that. But
there's a lot of things
owns
in Korea.
it. Yeah,
there's a lot of things in Korea, from K-pop to K-dramas, that you would be surprised to know they're not that popular in Korea, but they're really popular elsewhere.
Yeah,
so like fine, like whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the only metric is their home country. Yeah, so
but that's I think they've gotten a lot bigger in their home country. People understand them better, and like as metal might be getting bigger over there because it's really not. But that's why I think it's a testament to being considered more of like a metal K-pop group, because metal is not popular anyway. So I've been a couple times where it's really been popular, but that's what makes them actually a real metal group in a sense, because they are like a smaller group, even though they've been around forever and most people know who they are, and they're the real deal. I think they, coming from Minx and being a bubbly, teeny K-pop group to doing.
I haven't even listened to their music from that period ever.
Oh,
that'd be so interesting.
It's crazy. You should do it. Definitely do a reaction for Minx, because it's the exact opposite of this. And then they're like, well, the company didn't want to give up on them, so like, let's just make you like a dark, like gothic style horror.
More than we've ever seen before in K-pop.
Like metal group. Let's do that. Let's see if that'll work. And it did.
Did any of them write or produce at all?
I'm not sure. I know. Yeah, I mean, I think they do. I don't think they produce really. I mean, I'm sure they collab with producers, but I know Suwa writes a lot of the choreo. Suwa does a lot of that. But as far as the writing stuff, I honestly don't know. I think they, like I said, they collab with ideas definitely, but I don't know if they've actually produced or wrote a lot of their stuff.
I definitely appreciate that they came to Nashville, because so many K-pop, everything goes to Atlanta.
Yep.
And finally somebody went north a little bit and went to the Music City, right?
Yeah. So I've seen them in Louisville, Atlanta, and then most recently Nashville. But it looks like they're starting to get more K-pop in Nashville finally. So I think.
And I think you had mentioned that at the concert you were like 2 or 3 rows in front of me.
Yeah.
I think is what you said. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah.
That's hopefully
awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully, absolutely. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dreamcatcher, they are super cool. Definitely one of my favorites. But we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Foresight paradigm, fine. A foresight paradigm. Foresight paradigm, you fine. A foresight paradigm. I fight for sight.